Hello everyone and welcome to another, and maybe one of the last Sitting Stars in-person podcasts we do. Today we were at TooManyGames, the convention that we were all at, well that's not true. We were at, three of us were at 2 years ago, and Jack was here, we were all in one bed scrunched up doing an episode. Now we're back in another hotel room.
Same hotel though.
Okay, didn't have to say that part, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Anyway, it's
For their curiosity.
I know. I almost said that, but I thought whatever. No, it's fine. Bigger room now, so we at least have like a slightly better seating arrangement. I'm the only one that has a chair, but that's okay. They've got these beside the beds. But yeah, this is again Saturday night at TooManyGames, just like last time.
This year we got 2 beds.
I don't think JR has been on a IRL podcast this trip yet.
No,
So we picked up JR on Sunday night, which was the 23rd. He's been here ever since, and then Friday afternoon or around lunchtime we came down here, and we've been at TooManyGames since yesterday.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night, and some things have happened. We've bought some stuff, and we'll go over all that. And what did we do last week besides TooManyGames?
And we had water park.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So we went to an amusement park that you just named, and then we went to a water park that I will not name. So that was some fun times, and
baseball game.
we went to a baseball game as well, and that was cool.
We met Chap. We all got to meet Chap.
Yes, we did. Specific name. But
So stop with all that.
oh my bad.
You can cut it out.
No, it's okay. Doesn't matter. And yeah. Oh, and yesterday we did something pretty funny too.
We did.
We're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot that. Hopefully you guys can see everyone in the frame. I think you can. I got TooManyGames shirt hanging up there because I remember last time I had a little bag hanging up on the backdrop. And I thought it looked kind of cool, so we have something there this time. I don't know. What can we talk about? Because
Should we talk about the whole week so far before we talk about TooManyGames and this
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah, so JR, do you want to start with how has your experience coming into this been?
coming back and seeing us all and meeting Nathan and Brian for the first time.
Yeah,
Person.
it's been great. You know, pretty exciting, honestly. I think last time was only like 3 days to really get used to everyone.
Yeah.
Definitely a week has been a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, actually
Yeah.
like getting used to you guys and just seeing you in person.
Mhm.
And
You cut the moment on video too.
I
You
think you
seeing
did.
everyone.
yeah,
Should be
I think I
cool.
did. Yeah.
Because I didn't get to do that. I felt I just lived in the moment and just met you guys. But you got yours on video, which is also pretty cool.
Yeah, I got like multiple angles. I think.
We have an angle.
I was I remember going down the stairs in Jay Matthews' basement, and then I was just kind of like taking it all in. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. You know, seeing this basement for the first time after seeing it in just so many videos and calls, and then I look at the TV and I realize someone's like, hey, it's like the layout of a phone and someone's recording, and I was like, wait, are you recording this? Because I thought he just had a second camera, back there just recording this, and then that's when they all just come in and rush in.
Oh yeah.
So that was a pretty exciting moment because
Yeah.
it was pretty similar to 2 years ago where
Jack.
That's true.
where all
yeah.
3 of you guys came in and rushed in on me
Oh yeah.
at the hotel.
That's just how we
Same thing
meet
happened to Jack.
you.
Though. We were also
That's
rushing
that's
at the
like
same
our
time.
tradition.
We just need to run into JR.
That's the joke.
I ran into you too.
You did. That
Oh, yeah.
again. That was freaky. We talked about that already.
But I think just you guys running in on me is just like trying to take it all in at once. It was like I think that's what like kind of freaked me out the
Yeah,
most.
I think overwhelming you is really funny.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
It was the way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
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 What else we do this week?
So we did the theme park.
Yeah.
That was cool. Jason, you've made some strides there compared to last time.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been going there for my whole life, but there's this other wooden roller coaster there that was like tucked away that I had never even been in the area of. So I went on that, and I also went on a bigger. No, it wasn't even bigger, but it was the only metal one there. It's a pretty cool ride. I went on that for the first time as well with everyone.
It's a wonderful colour scheme.
Nathan.
It's pretty muffled.
What?
What?
Is it?
Nothing.
Yeah, but I remember because we went there after TMG last time that
Yes.
that I was
About a
here.
year ago.
And Yeah, I tried to get you to go on that one and you refused.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
I
it's
remember you like telling us that. Like,
Yeah.
which one was that?
this and the blue and yellow.
Oh,
The
Metal
Simpsons.
comes the
that's when you were refused to get on. What made you decide to get on this time?
because I don't care.
Me, on the other hand,
Oh, he didn't do it. He's the new one.
He was scared of the Ferris wheel.
I don't
He
know
did get on the Ferris
because
wheel,
usually
though.
I don't know.
No, he wasn't scared of the Ferris wheel until he got on the Ferris wheel and was like,
I don't remember
no.
ever being afraid of heights
And then
until I got there, and I was for some reason I was just a bit freaked out, and like that's never happened. I don't know why. Like roller coasters for me, I've never really enjoyed them the most because I'm just not used to them at all. I grew up like
I'm not used to them at all either.
what?
Nothing.
Yeah, I just didn't grow up around them. We didn't have like none in Newfoundland, so like
Yeah, I didn't grow up around them.
I'd been to like a theme park once in my entire life before the trip.
Mm.
So it's just not a thing I'm like familiar with or like used to. So it's a bit more.
You went to one though.
I went on the one. It was fun. It was. I didn't like hopping like the air time. It was freaky.
I don't like that part either.
I like that part.
I looked over at Nathan's like 4 feet out of his chair. I'm like, dude, run a roller coaster. This is not good.
I remember because you were sat behind me and I kept looking around and your eyes were like glued shut like most
Me?
of the
Oh
time.
Yeah. I
The
was
one
like,
where it
I
went
mean,
like up and
because
down.
I forgot the whole feeling of like a roller coaster, like how
Yeah.
like your chest, like the I don't know, like you feel your stomach like in your throat,
Yeah.
like that kind of feeling. I haven't felt that since I was 12 when the last time I went to a theme park. But like it was that was a whole thing, and then the airtime added onto that was like, whew.
I do remember on the Ferris wheel, we they stopped it at the very top,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they can
I
let
watched
people.
that happen because I was down below buying stuff.
There's some really funny footage of you from like the ground.
You
Very
remember
shot of you,
Nathan
like,
was like
the top
holding
first
on
one.
to like the centerpiece,
Oh.
closing his eyes. He's like,
What?
guys, don't shake it, don't shake
Yeah,
it.
because I think I went on Ferris wheel like also last time I think it was in Toronto, like when I was 12. It was at Niagara Falls and there was a Ferris wheel there, and it was like closed in though, so I felt a bit more secure in that. I think I don't remember being afraid of that one, but for some reason this time I just was a tad bit afraid. I don't know why.
We talked about last time.
Yeah.
We talked about roller coasters last time. We did a podcast where I was in a hotel, and now we're talking about it again. And we're all in a
That's
hotel.
absolutely.
Because remember, August I was in Florida. and we mentioned roller coasters.
I think you mentioned the same theme park too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about going on it in June.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a good thing, Bob. Enjoyed my time. It's good.
What? What are you saying, dude? The podcast cannot hear what you're saying.
Podcast cannot hear me. This thing.
Speak up, dude. We're
Theme
live.
park was good.
We're
Theme park was a good time.
No, it was good.
I had fun.
It was fun.
I liked when the Ferris wheel stopped at the top. Me and James having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so happy it happened.
Yeah.
No,
I did not want that to happen.
I love the view, man.
You guys went on the stratosphere, the big tower that drops.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we did.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
You guys did.
We did.
I
was
definitely
just,
screamed the loudest because I just wasn't expecting the drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of thing over your head, so you can't see when even if you look up, you can't see when you
Yeah.
reach the top.
Mm.
So it
about
just
that.
keeps going, and then it just suddenly just
Yeah,
completely
it doesn't
drops.
even stop for a second.
I
It's
thought
just
it
like
was
as
done.
soon as it hits it just drops you
Yeah,
down.
and it doesn't
So,
feel
yeah.
like it's just it's going down very fast. It drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
The one time I went on one of those, again when I was 12 in Ontario, it like stopped. Like at the top it stopped for a bit and then randomly dropped you.
Yeah.
I noticed that one, it brought you and immediately
Yeah.
dropped. That was
So that was even more like
and you couldn't see it.
I had no idea
Yeah.
it was coming.
I
That's
remember
freaky.
the one at Six Flags is a lot taller.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how tall, but I know it for sure. It was like a
I think
lot
this was
taller.
the one you guys went on was like 184 feet.
150, I think.
Yeah, I think it was definitely more than that.
And
Yeah.
looked
Yeah.
pretty high up.
And there's also one at Disney Tower of Terror.
Yeah,
I think that one's also a lot
I didn't get to
taller,
go
too.
on that one.
I didn't get to go on it
The
this
line
year,
was too
but
long.
I went on it.
I was going on the rides too.
But from my experience, like from when I did it, I had a lot of fun. When the stuff I did do at the theme park.
Do you think you would, if you went again, do you think you would go on more now?
I don't know.
Like in 2 years, I think?
Maybe the Twister one.
Oh,
which
you
I just
you
named
go on
dropped
Twister.
again.
You can go on there.
I feel
You
like
can go on
that better.
I love that one.
Yeah, no, you'd be fine.
I think that one would be fine.
Because it's like the one you went on, but you actually feel secure.
The only thing about that one is like, it's all made out of wood, so it's kind of like overwhelming at first.
I heard it creaking when I was down there, so I was like, "Good thing I'm not on that one."
Well, the creaking, I'd rather it creak than not, because if it's creaking, at least it's like it can handle like the resistance of it. If it's not creaking, then it's just like static, and that's worse for like snap.
Oh, it was crazy, like because
Creaking is better because that means it can take the movement.
I was down like on like the turn where you guys were like you turned, and like went around and did it like a second time. That one.
What, the helix, the double helix?
Yeah, because I was there trying to get a video, and like I heard it go by, and it was so loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, and it happens twice. So I had to watch like so many people just go on the ride before I got to you guys.
Yeah.
And it was real loud.
Yeah. Should we get on to this weekend?
Yeah.
Did we talk about the water park?
There's
That was
not too much
fun.
to say about it.
I think I got scared of one of the slides.
Well, he went on it.
I went on
And then
it.
you got a little
And
scared.
it was fun. It was good.
It was good.
I did it once, and I was like,
You just got scared. But anyway, we loved the ride. Me and Brian went on like 8 times.
We did it 7 times.
Although my feet got destroyed.
Yep.
yeah.
Not only was it hot out, but the freaking rocks of this like sidewalk was scratching my feet.
Yeah, it's a bad combo.
But
Ooh,
there was like this one where you go on like a giant hill on like a sled type thing. That one's
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the racing one.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
a nice
that's-
pleasant conversation on one of the
Oh yeah,
races.
the sled slide
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
We're talking about the weather.
we were like screaming like inside jokes a lot,
Oh.
and then but then the last time or one of the last times me and Brandon were like, let's just have a conversation as we're going down.
And actually, we kept pace really well.
Oh yeah.
It was,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Good talk with the
it wasn't a
weather.
race. It was just a nice little talk.
Yeah.
From there, we rushed over to a baseball game as well. And that was
Oh.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Huh?
14.
So do you go?
I seen his face before he sneezed. He was like, guys.
Yeah, dude, I like how you said guys. what number did you hit like an hour before the podcast?
Like 23?
20.
24.
It was
24.
I thought it was 25.
I think it was 25.
Is one of the. That's
It was either 24 or 25.
Is that the first time on the podcast, or has that happened before?
That's happened on the podcast. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
one
Oh, yeah.
when Max was a guest on the podcast,
Oh, yeah.
he like
Yeah.
Max was like shell shocked by what happened. He
He's
was
like, is that normal?
I don't know if that clip made it into the episode. but-
No, it did.
No, it did.
It did.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought it was just
There's
on
a
Twitter.
there is a
Oh, wait.
highlight. We made
I
a,
thought we just put it on Twitter.
no, we made a TikTok
I
and
definitely know.
short about it.
I don't think we
There's
did.
one post.
Yeah, no, we did. Right?
It's somewhere.
I think did we?
I thought we just put it on Twitter.
I
Anyway,
think it's just on Twitter.
doesn't
It's
matter.
somewhere.
I forget.
We'll find it.
It's somewhere online.
Yeah.
Or don't try and find it now.
Nope. He's sneezing.
Oh wait, this is the episode, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I think it
it's
is.
not.
Maybe
It's
this
not.
might be a separate time.
No, that's Twitter.
Oh wait, that is yeah. Wait, I think it's Twitter.
I think Jason made a edit of that.
Anyways,
Nah, his sneezes just sound like that. Those vines.
That was just normal
sounds.
that was just Mike picking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, this weekend.
We
We get
can-
some things.
Oh, on the weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should we talk about day one first? Or?
Do the games.
Yeah.
Well, too many games. We came here. It was pretty late.
It was about 4 o'clock, I think.
We didn't really do a ton. We just kind of walked around, saw what was there.
I bought a lot of stuff.
Bought some stuff. I saw Ant Dude. That was the
You
first
did?
person I met there.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty fun.
We saw Max, which was always nice. Always see him.
Yeah.
Good seeing him at Too Many Games.
Mm-hmm.
We went out to eat with him today as well.
Yeah.
But what else did we do Too Many Games yesterday? Not much, right?
We just bought some stuff. We walked around.
Yeah.
We tried to meet AV Jane, but the line
We
was
did.
capped
That-
really
yeah,
early.
that's
We
really
were not expecting
unfortunate.
to be so busy.
I really was looking forward to seeing AVGN
Yeah.
there.
I don't remember his line being that long.
It was pretty long last year.
It was, yeah.
It's crazy because he goes
When
every
we
single.
went, it wasn't super long.
He goes every
Yeah.
single year, but like, it was capped the line,
Mm.
which is crazy. I thought there'd be a good chance for me to meet him when I'm here.
I thought so too. He was only on the Friday, yesterday as well, so that was...
That's what kind of
That might have done it, and also I think there's just not that many big creators
Mm.
as
This year?
guests this year.
So that was like one of the like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if people were going with the intent to meet creators, then he was probably a big one that they would want to
Yeah,
take
I
on.
think so. It was for us.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you do? We tried.
Something happened later that day that was crazy. that
I mean,
made
yeah,
up for
we'll
it.
get to that.
We'll
We'll get to.
Were there any there weren't any little signings we did yesterday?
Yeah, there was an ABG
No.
screening that we missed because of it. Well, we'll get to it, but we missed it because we couldn't make the time. But that was the only sort of panel that we had any sort of remote interest in that we could find. I think the voice actors might have had something, possibly.
Yeah.
They did. They had right as we got there, they were doing like a Resident Evil
Oh,
Yeah.
panel with all those voice actors.
I guess for me and Brandon, it was cool seeing it after seeing it in videos for so long. Right?
Yeah, it's bigger in real life.
Yeah, because you guys seen it a year after Jason went. So, but we've been seeing it for years. We watched
3 months.
Yeah, 3 years with just seeing it in vlogs. Now seeing it in person, it was just
You've seen those vlogs so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even rewatched them leading up to the trip because I was just trying to get excited and about seeing you guys and doing stuff and yeah.
Was it any? Because obviously it was different from when JR and I last went, just the convention hall itself. But was it different from last year at all?
It's when I walked in there, it felt very similar to last year. It just felt like I was back at last year. But what I do like is that the third room that they have open was very empty last year. It was just the random tournament stuff and then the wrestling ring and random stuff in the middle. It was very empty and underused. This year they've made great use of the third room because where the arcade used to be by the entrance, they turned it into a big panel room. So that's good. They have space for a big panel / concert hall. Now all the arcades are in the back with the free play, the tournaments, and it all looks really good. So they've definitely utilized their space a lot better this year compared to last year or previous years. Yeah, this layout looks very similar. The merch shop is in the same place. The place with the retroware indie games are still there, and yeah, it's all. Besides that, it's pretty similar in terms of layout. The indie games were in the same place. The ones in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the voice act, the booths are still in the same place. They didn't move them again. But that's about it.
I mean, there's also the VIP lines. That was a new thing.
That's
year.
new. Yeah, and I don't like that.
No.
No, neither do I. No.
Yeah.
Is that the only? So, VIP comes with Final Boss, doesn't it? Does that just means you get to skip the queue?
Yeah, or it
like
means you get to
second
go
line.
in a separate line with
Right.
less people. But the thing is, what's crazy is that from what I've seen the past 2 days is that you don't even need the VIP line. All of the lines I've seen so far have been very, very doable.
Yeah.
There's no super long wait like there usually is for big voice actors or creators like there used to be in the past. Every voice actor line I've seen, it looks like a doable line if you don't have VIP.
Yeah.
It's.
But how does if there's 2 lines, do they do all the VIP people and then all the?
No, because when we were in line on the today, it was they would do one or 2 VIP people, and then they would get to.
They do one or two of the normal line or something. I think because 1 or 2 of the normal line because I think 2 people went before I did, and then they did a VIP, and then they did me. So I think they do either 1 or 2 normal and then VIP.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem.
So some non-VIP people got to go.
So
before VIP.
I guess the way they're kind of thinking of it is the VIP line goes faster, just shorter line. You get the in faster, but I don't know.
It's dude, if I feel like only one of those voice actors maybe could have used a VIP line. They all have VIP lines, but maybe one of them needs it. Maybe.
Who do you think out of the voice actors would the most
Neil Newbon.
Yeah,
completely agree.
I would give Baldur's Gate was a huge last year.
So you said he's not even here for that game, really. Or did Max say that?
Max said he's not even here. He's mostly here because all the Resident Evil people are here.
Yeah,
That's their whole thing right now, and people are more I think here for him just because of Baldur's Gate 3. We heard that Baldur's Gate panel behind us during the beat 'em ups one we were at today.
Oh yeah, that was
It was so loud.
I think
so.
Yeah, they were having
It was
a great time.
Yeah.
Loud, loud as the Scott the Woz panel was back in the day. So
Yeah. So is there a theme every year usually or something?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's usually based off of depends on get themes. I don't really see guest themes that often. Last year we had Solid Snake and Sonic and Mario, and last year was a lot of Nintendo. Last year we had Zelda and Mario and what did I just say?
Zelda, Mario, Sonic.
Zelda, Mario, Sonic,
Snake.
and Solid Snake. So that was like that. But Solid Snake was also the final boss theme. Like how Resident Evil is the final boss theme this year. The main theme was confusing. The main theme of the con this year is Zombies Hate My Neighbors.
Really weird
Really?
choice.
Yeah.
That's why that looks like that. I thought it was like some weird, like, cause I didn't know what it was. It was so unusual to me because I thought it was just some like crappy like cool font like that was green and then like the zombie thing was just like a thing they chose. But apparently it's based off something, which makes more sense. I thought it was just like when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is this theme for this year? But I guess it's based off something.
It's some Super Nintendo and Genesis game. I don't know.
It's
some
a
cult
name-
classic thing.
It's a name that I've heard, but if
Right.
you showed me that font or like even footage of the game, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to identify
Like
it
and
as
it's
that.
and
Yeah.
and on top of that, it's weird because usually it's like if you try and look at JR's shirt, that's what the theme was in 2022 was SNES, and last year was Sega Genesis, and then or no, that's actually
this,
from
this was 22.
that's from the you guys.
Yeah,
You guys
so
were-
that's 21,
Miss
right?
Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man. That's from the first year I came. That's what the main theme was, and like it's weird that this is like some random game, and like the past years it was like Miss Pac-Man, which is obviously bigger, and then that's SNES. Last year
Animal
was
Crossing
Sega
a while
Genesis,
ago.
Animal Crossing in like 2018 or something. So it's very weird, or 2019. But
Was there a design for 2020 that they had planned?
I don't know. Probably.
You have that poster that's like the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it was,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, I don't. There probably is a theme out there somewhere if you look for it.
Yeah.
Because the event was scheduled for 2020, but I don't know.
Should we get on to the big thing Friday night?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the big thing that is completely unrelated to Too Many Games.
We met Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We went to a screening of The Room where he was in attendance and we got to meet him and there was a Q&A with him and then we watched The Room, and room screenings are very interesting. Brandon, this is your second room screening?
This is my second room screening.
Would
yeah.
you like to tell us how a room screening tends to function?
I can tell you how a room screening tends to function. So there's like a billion different in-jokes and whatnot, but one of the big main ones is the spoons. Like, in the room there's a bunch of like shots of picture frames in, and those picture frames just have like the default pictures that came with them, and for some reason for every single frame in the room it's a picture of spoons. And like, so these people just have a bunch of pictures of spoons in their house, and every time there's a shot of spoons the crowd shouts spoons, and then we all throw plastic spoons, all wooden spoons, at the screen.
They were everywhere.
Everywhere, they're all over the aisles, and there's nothing quite like the visual of hundreds of spoons
No.
barreling towards a cinema screen. It is unlike anything.
I never knew so many of those. Like, I knew about the spoons, but there were so many like in jokes like during room screens I had no idea about, like the whole water thing.
Yeah, something I noticed is that they're actually, because I've went to one in England, I've went to one in America. There were different in jokes between England and America. Like, if you guys remember the shots where people like were shouting like "go, go, go," like really long like extension shots in water.
Yeah.
In England, that's people going "meanwhile in San Francisco," and I did that every time, like in an increasingly sarcastic voice. So it was like, "Oh, meanwhile in San Francisco," like it was like 50 shots of it. So like, yeah, and just there's some of them were the same, but there was quite a few different jokes which I wasn't expecting.
I'd quite like to, if I can, because you said that he's going to London in September.
He
I'd
is.
quite like to make that one to see how different it is.
UK crowd is more intense, I'm gonna say. You could hear a lot of the movie in the US screening. I was when I went to go see Greg. He was at a screening I went to in England, and you could not hear the movie for the vast majority of it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. I imagine that a UK crowd would be incredibly drunk.
Oh, massively. They were selling mega pints, which was 2 pints in one glass, and people were going absolutely ham on them. It was also a double bill, and the room was second, so people had a couple hours to get drunk.
Yeah.
Should we talk about like how we kind of discovered like about the screening? Should we talk about that night?
Yeah. So Jason had gone up to bed. Jar wasn't here yet, so it was just.
But I was on FaceTime.
He was on
We were
FaceTime.
FaceTime, but it was just me, Nathan, and Brandon in the basement, the game room, and Brandon abruptly stopped our conversation and said, "Guys, Tommy Wiseau is going to be in Philadelphia the same time we are. We have to go."
And then we booked it immediately.
We did.
We didn't check. We told you after we confirmed it.
We ran up and you waked up Jason.
Yeah.
Were you asleep?
What was I gonna do? Be like, we can't go.
No, but it's
That was a bad game.
yeah. We just thought it was such ridiculous odds. But, like obviously we all know the room and we all know
Yeah.
of Tommy Wiseau
Mm-hmm.
and all that
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And so the fact that he just so happened to be in the city that we were going to be in on a day that we were going to be there. We're not here for very long. He's not there for very long. It just happened to overlap and at a time that didn't really interfere with the convention.
Yeah.
Just like, what are the odds of that?
It's
crazy.
That works.
Like I was generally looking at Future 4 trip just in case, and we only had times for like Arizona and stuff. So I was like, oh well, and then I just randomly see a tweet, and it's like, oh, it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's great because we were like talking about it like before the trip. Like it'll be awesome if there was like a Tommy. I think we even talked about Greg because you met Greg, Jack met Greg, and we were like, we need to all meet Greg, and then but this is even
I
crazy.
mean, I remember you showed me a message earlier today on Instagram where you were like, it was like a post of Tommy, and you were like, okay guys, who's manifesting the trip dates for this? And then somehow it happened.
It happened.
Wow.
Yeah. We really manifested.
We did.
We did, dude.
No, meeting Tommy Wiseau was like a dream, man. That was cool.
He's exactly how you'd expect him to be.
Yeah, he's every bit as odd as you
Mhm.
think he would be.
Pinocchio.
That's right. Yeah, I went up to take a picture with him, and he was kind of, directing me, and he kept calling me Pinocchio.
Yeah.
He's like, I call you Pinocchio for fun.
That was when we
Scary.
took the group photo and he was like, get down Pinocchio. I call you Pinocchio.
I look so evil in that photo. I forgot to look up.
Yeah.
No, I was
You were,
like, what are you
mid-crouch.
That was Jack's karma for not coming on the trip. Yeah.
We gotta get on the next one, man.
Should we show him our stuff?
We should show the
We'll just
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
to Saturday.
what we all got.
No,
what we all got.
Oh, the
We
room
all
stuff.
got screening, yeah.
We all got Blu-ray. Well,
Yeah.
we all got Blu-rays. JR got a shirt
Yeah,
signed by Tommy.
absolutely.
I like
have
this shirt a lot.
I have a second Blu-ray. It's currently propping up the camera, so I can't go and grab it.
But we do have,
We do
which
have
is
it.
insane.
It's
And the
wild.
good news as well is that for me and Brandon, these are region free.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, for
So
sure.
these will work on our plays, which is
Yeah,
very cool.
it's crazy.
I love that. Criterion can't do it, but Wiseau can.
That is so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Craziest thing, like we have pictures of Tommy Wiseau right now. We met the guy. We talked to the guy.
He gave me a compliment that will stay with me for life. He said, "Are you actor? You look like actor. You should do modeling."
The Q&A when like someone was about to ask a question, but then he like went completely off.
Oh my god.
And he just went to like someone else, like, oh yeah, I love you, or like.
The Q&A was also so funny because I think the first question he got asked was, "What was your favorite video game that you played for whatever?"
Yeah, the TY show it was.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game that you played for that? And he said, "I don't remember, but it was good. Next question." He's just such a
Interesting
I
guy.
don't understand how. Like, I want to know what it's like to live in his head.
Yeah. He's such an interesting guy.
He also like hasn't aged like at all,
Oh no.
which
What
is
are you?
crazy.
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
It just looked like it wasn't recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
We're real. We're still real.
Yeah.
But,
Anyways.
Tommy, David is like allegedly 68. No one knows for sure, but he hasn't like aged a day since the room came out. Basically, it's crazy.
No. Yeah.
Maybe it's like the free belts and the sunglasses, but like he was exactly what I expected him to be,
Mhm.
and we got to meet him. I still can't really wrap my head around that.
I never thought I'd ever meet Tommy Wiseau.
It's such a. I just can't get over how, like, what are the odds that this happens on this trip at the exact right time?
Like how many things had to come together exactly like this?
Mhm.
I think he knew.
He knew.
must have.
I think he must have.
He
been
knew
like,
we wanted to.
tipping stars.
Yeah.
My
I love
favorite-
tipping stars.
I love that podcast.
I have to go.
I must meet them.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So that was a crazy, unexpected experience that we
Yeah.
had.
Absolutely.
I loved it. Still
Yeah.
can't believe I actually met him.
Yeah. But today, Saturday, TooManyGames.
Yeah.
Pretty good day.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah.
more full TMG experience compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a lot of walking around and not really
Mm-hmm.
getting involved with a lot of the different events and stuff that they have on. But today we did some of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We went to. We just walked around for a bit. Then we went to the Beat 'em Ups Nintendo panel,
Yeah.
which was pretty fun.
We got front row.
Yeah, that was my first panel of TooManyGames ever,
Same
and
here.
the first of the trip. and the only panel we've ever I did at least. You guys did a few more, I think, right?
Mm.
Like JR, you did.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about. But
Talk about what you guys asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kids
So
and
they had
Q&A.
a Q&A going on, so we got up to ask some questions, which I'm glad I did this time because the Scott the Woz one I didn't because I didn't really watch Scott the Woz. I didn't really have any questions, but I did this time, and I'm really glad that I did.
I'm glad you
You
did.
guys-
We'll get through that
created
last.
a very memorable
Yeah.
moment.
So should we start with you?
Yeah, I guess we'll go in order of how we asked. the
Order of magnitude.
Yeah. I just asked Wood what his favorite weird Nintendo Switch accessory was that he reviewed on his channel, because he had that series of him reviewing Nintendo Switch accessories from like Etsy and stuff with his wife. And I wanted to know which out of, because I've seen every episode he's done of that. I wanted to know which one he liked the most. Now thinking about it, I wish I asked what's the weirdest thing that Bob got him before that, because they would do videos where they bought each other stuff. I feel like that would have been a way more interesting question to ask.
I think what made it difficult is that Bob wasn't really at the panel. He was in the audience, which was honestly kind of surprising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
He was
just there.
yeah, so the panel was it was Wood, it was RGT85, and then Josie.
Josie,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who I'm not familiar with.
I think she's
Yeah.
new. She's new.
Cozy Josie.
I've
I
actually
think
like
she's right.
seen some of her
she's
videos
Josie
just
Will.
like on my
Oh,
For You
right.
page, and I've actually like watched.
she's
I want to say like 2 of her videos.
All right.
Yeah. I did like the one that she mentioned about beating all the 2D Mario games. I actually did
yeah.
watch.
It
Oh,
seemed
yeah.
like she was new to like the community though.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
did well.
I think she is.
And then like E came up for the last like 10 minutes or so, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was my question.
Yeah, so my question isn't the interesting part about this. I asked, what do you think is the biggest animal you could beat in a fight? Which he chose not to answer because he said he wouldn't want to fight any animal, which I think is a complete cop-out. But I asked him in an Australian accent, which he bought, he believed.
Yeah, because he asked you like, "Oh my
He-
god, are you
yeah.
from Australia?"
Yeah, he asked me where I was from in Australia. I said I was from Perth, but then I like kind of moved all around, and now I was living in London.
Which he still doesn't know. unless
yeah.
he sees this.
Yeah. So
This guy.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
I think
Yeah.
because RGT was like, that guy has your accent.
Yeah, he was the first
yeah,
to
no,
pick up
because
on it.
he didn't hear me right, because he said, "Oh, what's that? What animal would I bring on a flight?" And then
Dude.
RGT85 was like, "Dude, that's your accent. You should be able to understand that."
Yeah.
And they was like, "Oh, you're from Australia?" Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Which is so funny because I said that he's gonna say that. I was like, what if he actually thinks you're from Australia and asks you what part?
Yeah, I thought he would, because not many, you don't get a lot of Australian people
Yeah.
there. But it's like last time at the Catacaris panel when he picked up on the fact that I was from the UK and we talked about that a bit. And now I made Beanups think that I'm from Australia and we talked about that for a bit. So next TMG, I gotta find
Like a Scottish.
I gotta find
Prater.
like a Scottish person or an Irish person, and I've gotta try and convince them that I'm from where they're from.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that was mine.
So no pressure. You don't have to do this. Can you give the podcast a little demo of the accent?
Well, I gotta say
Kangaroo, yeah.
I gotta say kangaroo to get into it, and then I'm kind of okay from there. So I said, "What do you think is the biggest animal that you could take in a fight?" Was what I said.
Where are you from?
I'm from Perth.
Okay.
Spent a lot of days in Perth.
Right.
The Perth days.
Where do you live now?
Now we've moved like all over Australia.
So you don't have a house? Where?
I did, yeah, he asked me that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like,
said,
so you don't have a
just
house?
don't have
Like,
a
where-
home. And then I said, "Oh, I'm from London," just in case some British slipped through. But
It's like I live in London. And he bought it because he was like,
yeah,
"How could you leave Australia?" He's like,
Oh,
"Well, I live in the
yeah,
United
he was
States now."
gonna say that I betrayed them. I was never one of them.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why he bought that was like, "Oh wait, I live in the States now, so
Yeah.
it's possible."
Yeah, I'm debating whether I go up to him tomorrow and reveal. But I think it would be quite
Please
funny
do.
to just let him live with it. Let him
But
be
also,
honest.
it'd be quite funny if he just knew that like that was a fake accent, and see if he like goes, that was good. See if he like thought you did.
Yeah.
See if you have any idea.
Because you said after that you thought I was going to reveal it after I asked my question, and I wish I had done that now.
Because that for the audience, that would have been like a whoa, kind of like crazy like reveal. Like,
Yeah. Whoa! What a twist!
What a twist. He was actually just from London this whole time.
That's the thing, you're still from England, so it's still quite a bit of travel. So that's like,
Yeah.
You did kind of tell the truth, sort of.
No, not at all actually.
No, like, but closer to the truth
You
than.
live in London now. It's true.
Actually,
Actually,
geographically,
being
still
from
truth,
London.
maybe.
You
Anyway.
do live in the UK.
I don't live in London.
No.
I think something is on the
But,
string.
but saying London's closer to the truth than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, JR.
What did you do?
So what I asked,
What did you do?
what it's not what I asked, it's what I did was more interesting. But pretty much when I went up there, I was kind of deciding whether to ask them like, oh, who's your, because I was gonna ask, oh, who's your top 3 favorite video game characters, or who's your favorite video game characters you can bring on a fight or whatever. But then I got down to like, you know what, who would you beat in a fight, like what content creator would you beat in a fight in like a wrestling match or whatever? So I asked that, and then Beat 'em Ups went off, kind of just talking about, oh, I think I could beat Ludwig, maybe.
He answered that one. He was saying he
Yeah.
could beat everyone. He wouldn't answer mine.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I could take on Ludwig, I could take on maybe PewDiePie, I could do Moist Critical maybe.
He got
And-
hesitant about, I think it was PewDiePie. He was like, oh, maybe not.
He's like, I would never
Actually,
fight,
yes, I could.
I would
Yes,
never
I
fight
could.
an animal. I love animals,
People,
but a
though.
human, a content creator. But then he was asking like, oh, Wolf. I can't remember what he was like, kind of getting at, but he was like, they pretty much got to the point where they were like, oh, we were trying to do a push-up competition earlier, and then that's where I said, $20 each. You guys do the push-up competition right here, right now. And then they did it. At first they were kind of like, nah, $20. You kind of have to raise it. And then I kind of clarified saying each $20.
And then Bob Wolf was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And
And
he
then he got
and started-
up. He got up and started doing. They both started doing push-ups, and everyone started counting, and it was awesome.
The part I liked was when JR was like, can I come up and film? And then they didn't say anything.
They didn't respond to that at
I
all.
don't think they heard it. I think they were too long for them.
No, I don't
But
think so.
They definitely
we were in front row, so I still got a good shot.
Yeah,
so.
no, this is good. That's good.
You went up, dude, I was like, this is almost another Glover moment. You went up with the money.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna go
up
up with
on
the
the
$20,
stage.
Yes.
but they didn't want the 20. They
It was
said
the
to give it
same.
to charity.
It was the same stage as the Glover.
Well, it's very
trade.
similar. It was kind of like looked a little different. I think that one was a little higher.
It was actually kind of weird because
Bro.
like when I sat down, I sat down in like
You
a
were there.
similar spot to like
Yeah.
where you did the first year, and like looking through like my camera, it was like this is like
Yeah.
so surreal.
Yeah,
History's in those walls.
Anyways,
but let's talk. We were the first in line to the.
Yeah, we were the
We created
first
the line.
one.
We were first come, first serve for the seats.
Yeah, we were like an hour early, which was like early, but not like insane.
It wasn't even an hour. It was like 50,
No, it
50
wasn't
like
minutes.
50 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it,
bad,
was,
honestly.
it wasn't even bad at all.
And we got seated half an hour before, so we only had
That's
to
a
wait
good
for
point.
like 20
That's a good
minutes.
point.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
we get seated very early, so that's fine.
Yeah. I think the push-up contest kind of defied some of our expectations because Wolfden won.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going. I'm like, oh my god, beat him up.
Beat 'em ups.
He's buff. He's gonna
He's a
destroy him.
huge guy.
he is
Yeah.
like I've heard stories of you guys saying like, dude, he's a tall, huge
Yeah.
guy. Seeing him in person, like, yeah,
Mm.
like, that's
So-
crazy.
Wolfden's very tall too. It's dude, freaking J-Moji and Failball are huge as well. They're both
Yeah.
tall.
Oh
and
yeah.
big people.
Jason, you were saying they should like.
I was saying, dude, in a boxing match or like a wrestling match, like for a stage show or a real boxing match, Wolfden and Failboat, similar size, similar height. Beat 'em ups and J-Moji, similar height, similar like size. Dude,
Yeah.
perfect matchup.
Bro, content creators are always like so huge. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why most people are like, you know,
Unless you're Scott the
nervous
Wasp. Scott the Wasp is
and
as small as
intimidated to
JR.
like meet them for the first time because of their height.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Scott the Wolf, you're so swole.
Yeah. You had to meet Jimoji and Failblood again yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him again yesterday, and then I also I had to leave early to the panel. Should I
Yes.
tell my?
Yeah, you can tell
story?
that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but so me and James actually end up leaving. I want to say like maybe
Like,
15
yeah,
minutes
about that.
early.
Yeah, you just wanted to go, and I was really embarrassed by the accent, so I just.
Because I was shocked at why you didn't want to stay behind. I was just telling you, hey, I gotta go, and then you're like, I'll
Yeah.
come with.
Yeah. I mean, also, I saw some of it last time, and it looked really fun.
But if you didn't have come with, then maybe I wouldn't have gotten.
That's true.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
welcome.
much. pretty much what happened, I told James, hey, I gotta go, the tournament starts soon, and he's like, I'll come with you, so he came with me.
The Mario Kart tournament.
Yes, this was J-Moji's insane Mario Kart tournament that he was hosting, along with Philbo, and then we were going up there, and I thought it was like kind of a sit-down tournament, like everyone competes like a normal tournament with brackets, but it wasn't. He was picking out people again like last time, because last time I didn't get picked, which kind of sucked, but this time we go up, we were kind of like just hanging from the side because all the seats were filled up. They were picking around people, and then we tried to get their attention. James lifted me up.
Wait, this isn't even
the first time.
First. We left and tried to buy you like a silly hat.
No, remember the first time you tried to lift me up, and then we went to go buy something.
No. We went. Okay, so JR picked up on the fact that everyone that was getting picked had like a silly hat on, or they were holding something weird or something, because he would call out like, "Oh, you with the that."
Yeah.
Basically,
like they had like an item or like a hat, so I was like, let's go buy something funny, and then we buy something, and then we go around. There's not really much that we could buy, like hats or anything, so we just go back. And then I turned to James as they're like, because we got back, their matches was over, and then Philbo's like going out to go pick again. And I turned to James, I was like, what if you just lift me up again? And he's like, okay. And then so he just lifted me up, like, because this time he really like got on my legs. And
I
like,
needed to get you up then.
Yeah. And then he like picked me up, and then Philbo was coming around, and he's like, you know what? You make me laugh, so come on. And
I was
so,
kind of shaking him. I was really trying to make you like as like visible as possible.
yeah, and it worked. It somehow it worked, and I think it was just because we were just funny.
We were really hilarious. I think the whole room like burst into laughter.
So that time I made the whole movie theater laugh. And then what happened, JR?
So I got up there, and it was like some, like, there was pretty much like pictures and stuff like floating around my screen as I was like playing Mario Kart. And by the way, I've been practicing pretty much before, like during our like trip, just on our off time, just on Double Dash, and I played regular Mario Kart. So I've been practicing this moment. So I knew like there's no way I'm not losing. And
what? There's no way you're losing.
No way I'm not losing is what you just said.
There's no way I'm winning.
Oh. There's no way I'm losing. I'm winning. And yeah, but they were like messing up with the screens, like, the screen would turn small at one point, the screen would get big at some point. There was a screen where Philbo started playing the banjo at some point. It just cut to that, but despite that, I still won. So, should I show my medal?
Yeah.
I got a medal.
You won.
You won.
Let's go.
Wow.
The redemption from last year, dude.
So
we were
much
saying
redemption.
that. We'll talk about this next, but during like the Wolf Den beat him up signing, he came up, he found me, and he had the medal, and I was like, dude, redemption, let's go. It's crazy.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad that you did eventually get picked, because you were like just waiting for it for so long, and you I feel like you had lost all hope that you were going to get picked until it happened.
I know. I was like, at one point, I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Like, it didn't happen last time, and like, I was like, kind of in, defeat, just like, but it was like, as soon as they're picking again, they picked me. So I'm glad they picked me, because
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Did anything else happen before I met Nathan?
I don't think you guys were just walking around. I think.
Yeah, I think that's the next thing.
We lost you. Well, we forgot James' bag at the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were at the front of the line. You had to,
me and Brennan went to the went to go to the Beat 'em Ups Wolf Den signing. Yeah. And we got in early. We were pretty front, like in the front of the line. It was pretty good where we were. But then we got a text in the group chat from James being like, "Did anyone take my bag from the Beat 'em Ups?"
Yeah, because I was in such a rush to get out of there. I left it behind, but I tucked it kind of far under my chair, so like it wasn't surprising that none of you had seen it on the way out.
Yeah. But I told you this earlier. It ended up being a sort of blessing in disguise, because like Wolf Den Beat 'em Ups, I'm sure they're wonderful, great people. I got on the line. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to say for these guys. It's like I watch him.
Yeah.
Probably like, oh, cool handhelds, cool accessories. You're Australian. Okay, bye. I was like, that's no. So I went to go grab it. People were actually sitting there. They probably thought I just stole it. But mostly it was like 5 minutes before another panel began, so I didn't interrupt anything. And I called you twice. I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell are you? And I turned around and you were like right there the whole time.
Yeah.
And we got it back. We got it all safe. And it was such a relief.
Yeah.
And you still got to meet
Yeah.
them. And you
I'll
got to a
talk
good
about
place.
I'll talk about that now.
Win-win.
Yeah, JR found me. And he kind of cut the line a bit and cut straight to me. I was like, dude, what are you doing? But I was kind of glad he did, because it was good. I was just there alone, just sitting there, just waiting for beat 'em ups. And he came, and I actually got another. He recorded it on his camera for me as well, which was cool. Yeah, like the VIP line was there. VIP.
Dude, the VIP pie was so good.
So good.
Yeah,
I was like floating
That's
to
the
the windows
gummy
and
bear
stuff.
treat.
Like $200 gummy bear
Did
treat.
we even see the? Did we
We
see
find
it?
out what it is.
What was it?
You
Max-
tell us what it is.
At dinner today, Max told us that apparently the gummy bear tree is just like a too many. Like, you remember at the Switch line how they had like Switch branded pretzels, or was
Okay.
it one of? Remember those?
Yeah.
It's like it was like a Too Many Games packaging of like 6 yellow gummy bears.
Oh.
Like a little package.
That's
Alright.
the gummy bear tree. Yeah.
That was the thing of on the final boss list, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, on the final boss package list, it was like umbrella, backpack, poster, shirt, and then had a whole like section. It was like gummy bear treat, and it's just like
Yeah.
Apparently, like the employees that were giving Max his stuff were like making like fun of it. We're like, oh, don't forget your gummy bear treat.
I mean, we've been doing that since we saw it, to be fair.
Dude,
So I'm
so
glad they
weird.
also know.
Dude, I bet that sold so many.
Oh, dude,
fireballs.
I almost saw that and I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, ticket prices are kind of high this year. Even like a basic pass was still like
Oh,
90.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like a...
I mean, it was that
Yeah.
it was that expensive last year, and
Yeah,
maybe
but-
the year before that.
Are you sure you want
Maybe.
to be talking? Are you sure you want to be talking about this one before they silence us?
Oh.
Anyways,
that's
right.
right.
Anyway.
I
I'm
love
lying.
you guys.
Just kidding, they're perfect.
Love
Please charge
to-
more next year.
Yes, I'll pay more for you guys.
Anyways.
Say that.
Back to
beat 'em
the
up.
meeting.
Yeah, so we were again pretty like I was up pretty close in the front of the line, which is good. They had the
Yeah, fine. Yes. Yep.
VIP line
That's right.
going. They kind of like we said they kind of had a couple normal people and then one VIP go through, and then got to me. JR was behind me filming, and I went up and met beat 'em ups and Bob Wolf, which was really cool. I told them I'm from Canada. They knew what Newfoundland was, I think, because I said they asked where I was from, and I said Newfoundland, and they're like, "Oh, really? Wow!" And they were surprised I came this far. But I know I got them to sign my shirt, which I can show now, I guess.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole trip, I've been getting people to sign. This is the first piece of merch. I'll probably show it closer. This is the first piece of merch that I ever made for my YouTube channel. Made this about 2018, 6 years ago, just for myself before I even sold it to anyone. But I got these guys, so I'll sign it when I arrived, and then I'll be getting YouTubers and people I meet at the convention to sign it. So I got Woodhawker and Bob Wolf to sign that, and I got them in my vlog, and I got a picture with them,
Yeah.
and they're really nice. Those guys, really nice guys. It was nice to meet. I've been watching. I watch more beat 'em ups than Bob Wolf, but I have seen both their stuff, and they're, pretty good. They've been some of my favorite YouTubers, so it's cool to meet them in person. Yeah.
Meeting them was they were really nice and pretty cool. They're kind of making jokes about how I made them do push-ups because they're like, you're the push-up guy, you're the $20 guy, you're the reason why my hands have been shaking every time and signing people's stuff.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
yeah,
God. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I also met E. He
You
was,
met E, yeah.
That was cool. I got a selfie with him because he was formerly known as a Blockhead gamer.
Yeah. But, you had a really cool shot of I watched your footage of like me. There was like a point where me and Wood went in front of a handshake.
Yeah.
And you got that like front video.
I got that like all zoomed
I
in.
have to see that.
I can't. That's gonna look great in the vlog. I can't wait.
Yeah.
That was,
And then you got a little something from Wolfden.
I
don't know if
did.
You did as well, did you?
Yeah.
we both got it.
What'd you both get?
Wolfden was giving away. He had a limited amount of these. They're a Game Boy cartridge with a random Pokemon hack on it. I don't know what's on this.
Do I have to have like a?
I'll probably try to open it up here.
Yeah.
But it's just
any kind of Game Boy Advance should work.
I might have gone on the line with them if I knew about this, because I think I was
Do
told
I
about
need
this.
a Game Boy Advance to play this?
Any kind of Game Boy.
any kind of
should
Game
work.
Boy.
Oh,
Sure.
Game Boy. I don't,
I think you play with the DS Lite though, right?
I don't have a DS Lite.
I don't
No,
think-
DS Lite is just GBA.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a game. I thought it was just dropped.
It's 3D printed.
No, there is.
What?
There is.
It's like a repro. It's like a game, like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how well you can see that.
Oh, it's a whole Pokemon game?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like
we
it's
have
not,
the whole
it's not
focus,
like
so
an
we tried that
authentic
best.
game, but it's
It's
like
a mod.
it's a ROM hack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ren ROM hack. I don't know what it is.
It's a really cool idea.
But yeah, no, it has the Wolf Den logo on it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Me and Bob Wolf were talking about the Schmuffin at Sheets. There was a whole that was kind of funny. There's a whole debate at the panel about Sheets and Wawa.
Yeah.
And you guys can be like, you guys can like be involved in it now because you have sheets so many times without Wawa.
That was crazy because we could understand kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, Sheets
Yeah.
and Wawa debate.
So I talked to Bob Wolf about the Schmuffin at Sheets.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
So
just
I
crazy.
mentioned the, what was the other one called again?
The Schmiskit.
The
Oh,
Schmiskit.
You said it wrong, but for you said the Schmuffin again.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know which one you said. I thought you were just
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
I
the
did.
other one.
But no, it was pretty fun. That was the only people I met besides Antu the first day. But that was it. That was the only signing I went to, and I'm quite content with that. It was I think out of everyone at the convention besides like ABGN who I couldn't meet, I think Beat 'em Ups is probably the one I wanted to meet the most. So
Yeah.
I was pretty content with meeting him.
You know who I've seen no signs of throughout the convention at all?
Who?
Some Call Me Johnny.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's there, but I haven't seen him at all.
Oh,
He had a
yeah.
whole he had a whole panel yesterday, a whole signing yesterday, I believe.
Wow.
Maybe it was only maybe it was only yesterday.
Maybe it was in our dreams. He's meant to be there on
Maybe he doesn't exist.
Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and then
Who
she
Who
says
we
it's
met
there.
last
We
time
didn't
was
like
just a
to see
figment of our
That was
imagination.
Kidakari.
Did we not? I thought we met
We
Johnny
met
too.
He did
Yes, but you called him Kid Icarus.
Oh.
as a joke. You knew who he was.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it's all unrelated. There was an interesting little controversy with happening on Twitter because a
Oh my
booth
God.
for some reason had the Guy game, and now we saw this in person. We were like, what
We did.
the hell is it doing there?
We got it in on JL's camera. as
Yeah,
well.
they always have the guy game.
I don't think I was there. I don't think I was there because I don't remember seeing it in person.
Yeah.
No, they always.
Yeah.
We saw it at the game store.
We did, but like
Yeah.
I'm talking about
At
Tommy
the
Games.
convention specifically.
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, it has stuff that they're not allowed to sell, which I
But they always have the guy game there.
Yeah,
It's
but
always there.
this time they posted it on Twitter, so people cared.
Oh.
The tweet went-
I didn't
For
even know they
being-
posted it on Twitter.
For being TMG specific, it went kind of viral. It had like
No, I get it.
800 quotes, 18,000 likes. I was like,
What?
That's mad.
And
You guys
They
sent
were
me that
selling it
tweet.
for
Did you send the tweet in the
$250.
group chat?
Probably, yeah.
they said that the security were getting involved and gonna shut down the vendor who was selling it.
Yeah, they removed the game. I don't know if the vendor got shut
I
down.
could have
They
got
removed
it.
the
I
game.
could have bought it.
Wait, what's
But
the
don't
tweet?
want the
No,
guy.
don't buy it.
What's the tweet? What was it?
I'll see if I can on my phone.
Because I didn't know. I think you guys meant you just saw it being sold, which I've seen.
Oh, it's your
before.
phone.
That's my phone.
I don't think it was on the Too Many Games
Uh,
Twitter account.
I can find the
Are
tweet.
you selling
If
porn
If you just search Too Many Games, it's pretty high up. But yeah, they were selling it for $250, which is obscene. You don't sell it for that price if you don't know exactly what's in there.
Yeah.
How much were they selling it again?
$250. And I'm pretty sure it isn't the only copy there. I'm almost certain I saw a PS2 copy for $400 in a different booth.
We even
Yeah.
saw one like.
I think I
just
saw
shot-
a
We
couple
saw one
of
at
them
a
too.
game store.
Yeah, we saw one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've seen it many
we've seen
times.
3 copies of the guy game on the strip.
Yep, 3 too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first one I've seen cause like any kind of fuss.
That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
like again, security got involved. They got the game removed. I'm not sure if the vendor's still like going to be around tomorrow. We can check, but just
Where was it?
insane.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, can you send it?
Look at the stats, man. Crazy.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Mhm.
That's the one. Just
That's
really a little bit of a tangent, but just really interesting that it happened at all.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
1,000 likes.
Did you send it?
Yeah, it's calculating.
Did anything else happen today besides all that?
Don't think anything notable.
No, we just
especially.
kind of walked around, had a good. Just,
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
16K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got the level. You showed me a really cool booth that was so interesting that it got me to leave the hotel and come back.
I think
to the
this was the
convention.
copy.
Like,
I saw
have
this
out for a
copy,
bit.
and then I also saw the GameCube one.
GameCube.
There's no GameCube one.
There's a
There's
PS2 one, I think.
Maybe.
I'm sure that's the one that we have in your vlog.
Yeah.
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 And that's the famous
crazy.
one. Well,
Wow. I have the famous copy on my computer.
It's in your vlog before it got famous.
Yeah, and it's in there before it got shut down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can talk about that booth if we want to get into like pickups. And stuff.
Absolutely. I'll
Yeah,
start. So
you want to kick us off with all the games you bought?
all the
Brandon?
games I bought, yeah, there was this wonderful booth that you showed me called Retro Replay. Shout out to those guys because they were just really great as well. And I didn't buy games, but I did buy films. I bought 2 Criterions, and what was wonderful about this is every like June, sort of July kind of thing, the store Barnes and Noble have like a 50% off sale on all Criterions. It's like every single
Is it
Barnes
half
in the country. Yeah, half off. It's online as well. And surprisingly, this booth went with it. They had the sale prices. So these are only 40 each, but I got them for 40 in total because they were half price.
Oh, I
And
thought it was 40 each.
It is usually, but
I don't know, like today.
that's what they did. It started on Friday, so we just got insane with the timing because like Criterion exists in England, but has a much smaller presence.
It
has about 10% of the catalog, and we don't get sales ever.
Yeah, no, we don't.
So I was thrilled, and they are like regionally locked, but I have solutions, so I'm happy.
And what's cool is so the 2 that you got Being John Malkovich,
I did.
which is great, and you also
Brilliant
got
film.
True Stories,
So excited to watch
which
that.
is very interesting because you're a big Talking Heads fan.
I wasn't until the
Until it
re-release,
started
but
making
it
sense.
won me over like crazy.
But now you're a Talking Heads fan.
Massively.
And you've been collecting Talking Heads cassettes on this trip as well.
Most of my merch for this trip has been Talking Heads, which I was not expecting, but I welcome it massively.
Yeah. And True Stories is directed by David Byrne.
Yes, I also have the cassette. And
Yeah.
because of what's included in the Blu-ray, I also have the CD because it came with it, which I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm also very excited that you have that because it's not on the Criterion channel and doesn't have like a UK DVD release, so I
Yeah.
haven't found any way to watch it. And you are gonna send me a file.
Sorted out. Yeah, they do have a UK Blu-ray release, but it's the same release, but it's more expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So this is a good way for this to happen.
Yeah.
I don't get more Criterions while we're here, but I probably won't get the chance. But if this is it, I'm happy. They're a brilliant movie and one that I'm hoping is good, but will at the very least be very interesting for me. So I'm happy.
Yeah. But what else did you get? Did you get a game perhaps?
I got a character from a game
Oh, you can put it on the wall.
in wood form,
Yeah.
not wood hawker form, although he was there because
Yeah.
he was right next to his booth.
But it was. I think it was the same booth because I think Kim
Yeah.
and like this other people
Oh,
shared.
yeah,
the
it
same
was.
It was like George from the same booth.
It was separate like stores, but sharing a store.
Yeah, like this is based on like that Sonic like ice cream
Great
popsicle
analogy.
thing, and it is
That's not an analogy. That's just what it was.
They're talking about bathroom stall.
What?
No, what?
Oh, I thought you were making an analogy about bathroom stalls.
I love you, man. You go on your own off beaten
It's
path.
store,
like
not
rules,
stall.
dude.
Oh, I
Bring it
heard
in.
stall.
Yeah, you heard stall.
I heard it's like sharing the same stall. I was like, that's a, wow.
You heard
Wow.
store.
I did say
Stall.
stall as in market stall.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said store.
I thought it was a store.
I
as
said
well.
separate
I have
stores
never mind.
sharing a stall.
So I was right. I heard stall.
Maybe that's a regional
Well,
thing.
you were wrong with.
I think it's a regional thing.
Well, we don't call stalls mall stalls or anything. Like, I've never heard that term. Mall
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Just let it.
What did
happen.
you say?
Let it breathe.
Market.
There's
Or
nothing we can
market stall. We don't say market stall.
Let your ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice
But
cream.
yeah, this is based on that Sonic popsicle, and it just caught my eye immediately because it's perfectly like unperfect. It looks exactly like it should.
Yeah,
I had to
I
wait.
saw they because you
$20.
took that one and then they put another one there
Yeah.
to show that they have them, and that one was different from the one that you got.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
I think every one of them is like slightly different.
Oh, I'm really happy with this.
Each Sonic ice cream is personalized.
Exactly. It's got space in the back so you can like sign it by virtue of it not being two-dimensional. I didn't use that. That's fine. But it's there if I want it.
Cool.
I might leave this to sign it. We'll see what
Alright.
happens.
Cool.
But yeah.
We're going in
and that's
circle?
like, I think that's all my pickups.
I think that's it.
I think so.
Alright,
So far.
music.
0 games at TMG so far.
I got
I
another
have,
day.
I have the next lease. Let's do my quick.
Next release. Okay. Yeah.
I have my room signed Blu-ray, and then there was a $1 bin today. I'm probably gonna buy a lot more tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday, and usually that's like cheaper. You can negotiate cheaper. But I bought there's $1 bin at one of the booths, and I bought both of Nerf Wii games, so I have both of those now. And then over the past 2 days, like today I bought 2, and then yesterday I bought 2, but I so far have bought 4 amiibos, all of which are Animal Crossing amiibos that I've been missing. So now I own every physical Animal Crossing amiibo figure. So there's 4 here, and there's all the rest are back home. So I own all of them now.
Yeah.
And that's all I bought so far.
Alright, I'll go next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy a whole lot either, but I'm pretty happy with what I bought. Like again, hopefully tomorrow with every like Sunday sales and stuff, I'll buy a bit more. But so far, seen the Room Blu-ray already, and the Bob Wolf game. But we have here the Bob Wolf game. I have the AVGN movie on Blu-ray that I was hoping to get signed by James Rolfe, but again, line was at capacity, so I couldn't. But now I just have his film.
I still think you
Blu-ray.
should have got it signed by Tommy. Like that would be like the only one in the
That
world.
would be so funny.
He probably wouldn't have questioned it.
Oh, definitely.
Probably not. He'd be like, oh, ha. Then on the so again yesterday I bought 2 games. I bought WarioWare Smooth Moves on the Wii, which I really wanted, and I found it for like $20. So I was like, that's good. I want that. And then I found Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for $15. It was $15. I was like,
That's more than I would have paid.
I paid full price at
That's not
launch.
that bad. I bought mine on Mercari, I think, and it was probably around that. Maybe 10.
yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to get another Mario. I'm
No, that's
never
cool.
gonna.
That's a cool pickup.
Yeah, I'm never
That's
gonna
cool.
like fully like sit down and like, I can't wait to play Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, but I have
It's
it.
actually not that bad. I played
It's a nice thing for a
Really?
shelf at least.
It's nice.
For $50
It'd be fun to get like all the Mario games on each console. I think I have a lot on the Wii. I'm still trying to like get a few, but it's nice to have. Anyways, and then today, I found ARMS on the Nintendo Switch. This is one of like the first year Nintendo Switch games I'd never got that I really wanted. I played this a fair bit before, but I never owned it. The reason I wanted it was because some of my friends, like Kobe, my friend Kobe, he plays Joss in my videos, and the Goldsmith. We play some games often, and we've mainly been playing Smash Bros. Because the only games Kobe has, like a few Pokemon ones, he has Smash Bros. He has ARMS. So I got this because we can all play something different for a change, and ARMS is a lot of fun.
ARMS is very fun. I love
ARMS is
playing
very fun. I think the only issue with
it's very underrated for.
Yeah.
It's a really good party game. Honestly.
I think the only issue is that there was like no more content.
There's a lot of unlockables, and there's like a lot of unlockables in the game, which is I didn't expect.
I think because there's only like the main like mode, and then there's the multiplayer,
Yeah.
and
It's
then
like
the
a
online.
volleyball thing.
There's like nothing really to it. They didn't really add a lot of DLC besides more characters.
Yeah, I think it was mainly because I feel like party games aren't really like as popular anymore.
Yeah.
Like
I think a big part of it is also just like Nintendo's kind of content release strategy for online games just doesn't work for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because people fall off them before they add the actual content.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the time that content is just new characters.
Yeah. So I found this, and fun game. I can't wait to play that again because ARMS is really fun. And then lastly, today I found pretty last minute actually. I went to the same store that Brandon got the Criterions in. I found Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube.
That's an awesome pickup.
Which is
Absolutely.
It was really fun.
How much was it?
think what?
How much was it?
It was the 30? Yeah.
That's not bad.
I found I have all the rest of the Donkey Kong like barrel games. This was the last one I needed. I was trying to find it on like eBay for a while, and I think I just forgot and just didn't get it. And it was also it was like 40 on like eBay, and it felt a bit much. So I found it at that store, and we were about to go get like supper. So I was like, it was like dinner. Sorry.
You are on his land after all.
I
Well,
am.
Some of my family it's not land. My grandma says supper, I think. So
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah. So this is the last like Donkey Kong barrel game I didn't have, so I'm glad I own it now. So
You bought all Nintendo games, and you bought one Nintendo game from the last 4 consoles.
yeah, there's
That's pretty cool.
I
Actually.
bought no. Each game I bought was for a different console.
And the last 4 as well.
And it's the last 4. Yeah.
Besides handhelds, but yeah.
Crazy.
So next you have to get an N64 game.
Yep.
I'm trying to find.
SNES.
I think-
Super NES,
I think after
Virtual
we should
Boy.
talk about what we kind of want to get tomorrow, maybe to end the trip. Maybe if you guys want to, or we can do it in
Well,
now.
I'm still looking
Well,
for.
we have some pickups that we can
Oh,
show.
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah,
keep
like
that
this
on.
one after we show everyone's
Yeah,
pickups,
yeah.
we talk about what we want.
Yeah.
That was it.
So,
Oh wait, should I show this one thing?
let's
Let's show it together
Oh, should I show? Okay. But
before we get to those guys' pickups. We all.
Oh, I didn't do this.
Oh shoot!
Me either.
There's still time, I suppose.
Yeah, you two have to do this still.
Well, have to is
Have to.
strong.
It's free.
I mean, it is free. To be honest, I think we should have done it like
I need to fix
all,
one. Sorry.
like later, because then I could have made it to my voice in tournaments thing.
That's true, but they kind of were like, "You should do this right now."
yeah.
So
So we thought we did.
yeah.
These are bobbleheads.
Yeah.
These are State Farm bobbleheads
Bobblehead
of us. They have our faces on them.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't want one?
Me and Nathan got like some superhero bobblehead, and then James got a.
Yeah, I'm on a cat.
He's a.
This was so
It's my face on a cat and it bubbles.
Yeah,
head.
we found this a couple days ago, like advertised, like you can get your own bobblehead at TooManyGames.
Yeah.
And we're like, we have to do this.
Yeah.
It's free.
It
And
is
then
free.
they take your picture and then just like print it out quickly and then put it on, like you get to choose of your own bobblehead.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's cool to just
It's
have.
cool.
It's free. So it's
It's free.
It's honestly a really cool thing for free. So
I think it's a nice thing that, we could all have a bobblehead of ourselves and know that everyone else has one of them. Nice commemorative trip token.
Yeah.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll get the State Farm bobblehead.
Yeah, those are the words I like to hear.
I'll get the State Farm bobblehead.
Yeah, so I got some pickups. So the first thing I bought was a gun. I got the NES Zapper, which I just think is really cool to have. It's nice condition and it was $8, which I think is really good considering we also found one later for like 20.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
So I was really glad that I found it at a good price. I also got Metroid on the NES, the original Metroid, which is in like pristine condition. It's gorgeous. It won't work on my system because of region locking, but I probably said before, but there are so many ways to play NES games that I really just care more about having the cartridge and putting it on the shelf rather than actually playing it on original hardware. That's just me. And then the other games that I've got are PS3 and PS4 games. So yesterday I got these three. So I got Medieval, the remake on PS4, which I was interested in this game like the PS1 version, the original, and then when they made the remake. And I've heard that it's good, like it's a good remake. So I picked that up. I'm going to try it out. It's just something I've been interested in for a while. And then I've been looking for some PS3 like collections. So I got the Sly collection. Again, Sly Cooper is a franchise that I've known about and been interested in for a while, but I've never played. So excited to give that a go. And then this was the main thing I was kind of after that I knew I wanted to get is the God of War Saga. Because I played the newer God of War games like since the reboot, but I haven't played the originals, and I think I would really like the originals because I really like hack and slashes like Bayonetta and stuff. But I wanted this specifically because in the UK this doesn't exist. We have like the Origins collection and stuff, but there's no bundle of like the 3 games, and there's the other 2 that come with this, but they're codes, so they have been used or expired on this copy. But I just care about the main 3. So that was what I got on day 1, and then today I got 3 more games. So I got Ratchet and Clank on PS4, which I've been after for ages, and every time I've found it in the wild back at home, it's been either like a really disgusting, sticky, covered in like baby vomit version, or it's been the ugly like
Red greatest hits.
yeah, which like my whole PS4 collection is blue. I would like to keep it blue, please. But I'm really excited to play this. I played the PS1 original, and I really like that game. So that's cool. And then I also got Demon Souls, which I was after. I will always be trying to connect to like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring and that kind of stuff. I think they're such fascinating games, and I'm praying for the day that it just like clicks with me, because I've heard from so many people that they really didn't like those games until they just like suddenly they tried it again and it just clicked. But yeah, also I just think it's cool to have. I just think this is a really interesting franchise. So that's that, and then finally Devil May Cry HD Collection. Again, I've been meaning to play these games. I have the first one on PS2, but I've never really gone around to it. But it's the creator of Bayonetta, very similar to Bayonetta, so I feel like there's very low chances that I won't like them. So that's that, and then I got this thing right here, this First War Figures Hylian Shield statue, which is so cool. It's like magnetic base. This apparently lights up as well. But this is just very cool. I have the First War Figures Majora's Mask. It's actually kind of around the same size, so they're gonna go like next to each other in my glass case. It's just very cool display piece, I think, and that's everything I got. I'm gonna try incredibly hard to not buy anything tomorrow because I am out of money. Over to you.
So my day one pickups were honestly kind of big. The first thing that I bought, I'm pretty sure I bought the games. No.
No, you got the games first, I think. Did you?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you got those
No.
first.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I got this first. The DK barrels. I think this is just cool to have, and it's pretty funny. And I have the game where I can play along to it. I just need like some adapter or whatever. But anywho, I think these are pretty cool. Anyways. Also, I got a... Thank you.
Jason's gonna think there's so many cuts there.
I got a lot of games. Does that sound right? A lot of games.
Look at all those Wii games.
Yeah.
Would you say too many?
I did put a list together, like a wish list of what I was looking out for. Most of them are Wii games because I hooked up my little brother to the Wii. That didn't come out right.
No.
The,
It's like you put him on life support.
I don't know what the Anyways, my little brother has been playing a lot of Wii and Wii U games back home because I set up the Wii U for him and he's been liking it. So I wanted to get him, all of us, like some of the Wii games that I've been trying to get for a while now. And I got Kirby's Epic Yarn. I got Mario Super Sluggers. I got Wii Resorts, which I've been trying to find for a while. Like, every time I've come across it... What? Wii Sports Resorts. Is that how you want me to say
No.
it?
No.
What?
We love the way you say it.
We like it.
We like it.
Wii
Go.
Resorts?
Keep saying
Yeah.
Okay.
Are y'all making fun of me again? or
No,
No.
no.
We love it.
I tend to find that whatever name you say is the name that it really should have.
That's what
Okay.
they want it to be.
That's what
Yeah.
it should
Okay, well anyways, every time I found this game, it's either like some ridiculous price, like $60 or something.
be. Okay, that is
So I got it for $30. So I thought that was like way better.
That's still kind of high.
But yeah.
I think it's more common in England because that's...
No, that's high. Yeah.
So many
30.
of these prices that I've been seeing here are
Yeah.
like complete opposites to back home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's good.
Yeah, like, but back home I always saw it for like $60 or more, so I thought 30 was a good price. Yeah. And then I also got WarioWare Smooth Moves. I think it was honestly the same bin.
It was
that
the
you got
same
it.
story.
Yeah. And then I got Wii Play for $5, and I saw it today for $10, so I'm glad I got it. And and then also, this one is a big one for me because last year I found it and then I was like, I bet I can find it for cheaper, and then I never saw it again. So as soon as I found it, I bought it, and it's Glover, because that was a big one that I was trying to look for last time I came.
Wow.
Yeah, so thank God I found it this time.
Big accomplishment, like actually.
He's completed an arc here.
Dude, he like
Yeah.
completed 2 arcs this whole trip.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't see those.
This is like 3 redemptions in one trip. But day 2 was pretty small because I think we completed more like panels and just doing cool stuff, beat 'em ups, push ups, getting picked for fail boat, a lot of more bigger panel stuff was going on, but not a lot of buying. So but I did buy the Lego Batman video game for $5. This was also on my list because I feel like my brother would enjoy this. And also, I saw it like literally everywhere. It was either like 10 or 15. So when I saw this for $5, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take that. And then I also got Mario Power Tennis, which has also been on my list for a while. So, and yeah. So that's all for the game so far. And then I also got, the bobblehead, the beat 'em ups cartridge, which I just showed, the medal, and yeah, and I got Tommy's shirt. Yeah.
Tommy's shirt.
Tommy's shirt.
Tommy's shirt.
A bobblehead game and Tommy's shirt.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's everything I got. Oh, and got to mention this, I guess. I also got my water bottle signed. We got water bottles.
Mine's in my room.
It's cool because it has like a flavor thing. I'm gonna buy more of those.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Mine's in my room, but I got the same.
I'm pretty sure TMG's just trying to drug us with something.
I mean, what the brand is wanting is
We watched them
is,
open it new, but yeah.
They want people to see everybody around the
Yeah.
con carrying these, so they think, oh, they must be good because everybody's getting them. And maybe it works, but also only like 40 people are watching the live streams, so I don't know about their reach outside the convention, but hey, they're trying.
Yeah, Blockhead Gaming, also known as E, signed it. Beat 'em ups and Wolf,
Yeah.
Pop Wolf signed it. So something extra for them to sign. It might work. Wash off. I don't really care because the other guys they signed it. This thing. So
Yeah.
It was free.
taking a sip.
it's actually really good.
Mine stopped working. Like,
Really?
Like I don't know how. Maybe because it might. I left it in the car overnight. I might have to like punch it a few times. Yeah, after the
It is
podcast.
full fruit punch.
I will try.
Actually, no flavor.
Did we talk about like what we want to try to look for tomorrow?
Yeah,
too?
let's do that last.
We should. So that's it.
I'm still looking for Skylanders. I'm kind of surprised because last year there was actually like a decent amount of Skylanders everywhere, but I've only found like a booth that has like one box, like thing, and then one that had like a little bin of like just random like very common ones. Like there was none this year. There was pretty okay amount last year. I bought a lot of Skylanders last year. That was like the only thing I bought last year. But still on the hunt for that. I don't think I'll find any, but I was
That's
also
what it is.
trying. I'm gonna buy Into the Woods from Limited Run tomorrow because I'm
Night in the Woods.
Oh, Night in the Woods. Into the Woods. I'm thinking of the musical.
He has the,
Hey,
he has the
you
theater
did get
brain.
that.
Oh, dude,
You got it on CD.
laser focused. But I'll probably buy it from Limited Run tomorrow because it's $34 from there, and I can't find it anywhere else cheaper. I mean, it's retail price. I don't know who's selling it for under retail price at a convention. So I'll probably buy it.
I love that game.
I actually haven't looked through the limited run stuff yet.
Yeah,
They just have Alien something. They have
Isolation.
Night in the Woods. Isolation. They have the Persona 3 and 4 on PS4, whatever.
Oh, I might go full gold.
Something Star Wars something. Something else. Some other random one that I didn't know the name of, but they have a few.
Yeah,
Not a ton.
because limited run games are really.
It's
difficult
better
get
to look at the one booth that has like a bunch of limited run Switch games and PS4 games because that's like all the older backlog stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just brand new.
They're like one of my only chances to get them as well.
Yeah, there's the booth has a lot of them. So
I'll
Yeah.
take a look tomorrow. Definitely.
I'll go next, I guess. Yeah. I still want to get a bit more than what I already bought. Like I did buy a fair bit, but like I think I want to get like one big thing before I leave. Like one like expensive purchase. Like a GameCube game because they're pretty pricey. So just one of those, like an N64 game or something. Maybe like Wii Party is like that's one of the I think I need Wii Party and Wii Party U are the two like last Wii series games I need besides Wii Chess, but that's
Wii Chess.
It is.
dude, we just dude, if someone had that here, I'd buy it.
I'd buy it too, but like that's only you guys have that UK. But besides that, those two are the last Wii series games I need until I have all of them.
Yeah.
So if I can find those two tomorrow, that'd be awesome. I think originally I wanted to find like the Angry Birds trilogy on Wii U as well. To have those like preserved, like physically, those Angry Birds games.
Yeah.
And when you showed the Metroid cartridge, I think having the Zelda, the gold cards would be so awesome.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got one, I think.
I got one last time, yeah.
Yeah, if I can find one of those for like a good price, I might have to get it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't have an NES, but I have Mario 1/Duck Hunt. That's the only NES game I have, so I'd like to have Zelda too.
It's just a cool shelf piece.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the gold.
I think I'd love that. So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. And yeah, prices are low, probably, and you can haggle.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember day 3. Last time we went, like I didn't pay the price on the label for anything. Like, oh,
Did you have to like say something about it, or did it just like kind of?
you
have to say something.
You say something.
I love negotiating on day 3. It's so much fun.
Didn't you just say like, what's the lowest you go to?
I
Like,
like
price
your
for?
phrase. I like what you said.
Yeah,
I usually ask lower than the price I actually want, and then they'll usually
Oh yeah.
be like, I can get you for this, and then that's the price I want.
For some reason, I get like
Yeah.
uncomfortable, like haggling people.
No,
Haggling.
I'm with you there. That's why, like, I think that's good to do that because then they're more likely to actually go lower. But what I did last time was I would normally just say like, oh, is there any wiggle room on the price for this? And they would normally like drop $5 off.
Oh, I'm so doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not haggling. It's their decision.
No, yeah, but like asking for like, can I give you like 20 for this? And they're like, no, too low. Or like
Yeah.
I feel
yeah.
uncomfortable doing that.
Yeah.
I'd rather like do what you do and like that's why like on eBay when I'm trying to bid for or what's it like offer like give like counter offer and stuff. I like you don't have to like physically say it. You can just put in a price and they'll do it. You know, they'll turn it down or give you a new offer. It's just when it's to someone's face. I'm just like uncomfortable with it.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So,
I could do with that confidence, man.
But you said I'm definitely gonna do a bit of that tomorrow. Trying to be like, what's the lowest you go for this game?
Right. Can you give me one? Can I get $1 for it, please?
$1.
I get
$1
this for $1.
Can I steal your booth? Dude, what was the one year where someone's like entire booth got stolen from their car?
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was I think they were leaving the convention. It might have been the last day, and I saw like some tweet or something somewhere about how their whole stock was stolen from their car.
That's crazy.
Something because it was they either
It
followed
was
it.
actually me. I hugged them too hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Video admission, everybody.
Huh?
Yay.
Oh yeah. What I'm also looking for.
You're being looked for.
What I'm looking for? Or are we talking about what we?
Yeah,
What are you trying to look for tomorrow?
Yeah. The reason why I didn't get a lot of games today or buy a lot of stuff today is because most of the games that I saw, I think I can find for cheaper tomorrow. So I'm looking for Scott Pilgrim because we did see one, but it was like $70. And
Yeah, because it was sealed. That was
Yeah,
why it was.
you don't want to buy it because you're gonna open it. So
yeah,
you should
I'm not trying to get one sealed. And then I'm trying to get Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm seeing a lot of them for like Woolly World.
No, it was Wally World.
Wally World. I'm just trying to get that one just to have it. And
What prices were you seeing for them? You said you'd found some before.
there was a lot of them for like 17 and 20.
It's not horrible, but you can do that.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for tomorrow because I don't think anyone is really gonna care about Wally World.
Right.
And I'm also looking for. I need to find Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because I can't find it anywhere back home. And I think there was another Switch game that I was looking for. I have my list here. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and get some controllers I need another Wii remote, but honestly a lot of them are like a Wii U gamepad charger. I need that, or like a Wii nunchucks. But to be honest, I might order them. I don't really care about having like a cool, good condition original Wii remote. Like I don't care if it's like a third party thing.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it's just like
a lot of them are kind of expensive. Like $20 is like for like this really old, like stained Wii remote. I'm just like I can get one for $20 and it's all like perfect and new online, you know.
Buying controllers is just always a pain because they're always expensive and it's just like something you need to use your console and games.
And there's always like third party ones online, and I don't really care about like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to get some other Wii games too, like I need Mario Party 9, Super Paper Mario, Mario Sports Mix. If I see Mario Kart Double Dash for a good price, I might get that. I think that's the only GameCube one that I really want. I was playing it a lot at your house, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I think I'm done buying stuff. I desperately want to be. If I see something, I need someone to say no at me. Just because I want to save the money that I still have. I'm out of cash, so that's all the money I need to get rid of. I'm satisfied with what I've got. So stop fingering my gun, bro.
What?
So what? I think that's gonna do me.
It's gonna what?
Anyway.
Brandon, is there anything you want to get tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
You want to get some games?
You want to get some game?
Maybe. I'm gonna definitely have a look at the limited run booth because I haven't looked yet. As I mentioned before, like
Well, look at that one, but also look at the other one that has like a bunch of like their older.
Yeah.
There's
releases.
another
You need to show me that one.
You'll have
Well,
to show
no.
me.
Well, so the limited run booth isn't what you think it is. It's just like a couple, like maybe like 4 or 5 of the releases like that are kind of newer. They just have out as like the retail thing. There's booths that have a lot of limited run like backlog like games.
You gotta show me that one. I want to see.
I wanna
that.
look at
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at.
Well, you saw that's remember that you were looking for Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, that
They
was
had,
the
like,
one?
They had like a lot of limited run Switch games and yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, look at that. Like, I also wouldn't be against like a Japanese Persona 5 or like
Oh, wait, no. I think-
Yakuza 0 for the PS3. That's a Japanese exclusive. I think it's cool that exists because like that's a PS4 not getting everywhere else.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be against something like there's that combo pack of Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. I just think that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh
But-
wait, I just
yeah.
remembered one. Yeah.
Well, you remember?
Wii Sports Club is a
Yeah,
Wii.
yeah.
Yeah.
I found that at like a pawn
Sounds-
shop for like $70 one time, and I wanted to do it, and then I was like, you know
It's
what?
not
It's $70.
It's not worth
Wii
it.
Sports.
I know it's not good. Yeah, I just need
It's-
that one.
I played the demo. I remember downloading the demo on the Wii when it came out, and it was just so bad. I was like, I don't.
I think
Let's go back to Wii Sports. And
I
I
think
just
I
looked
like-
in Wii Sports.
I like that it was just I liked seeing Wii Sports in HD, but that was all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nothing special.
Yeah.
I want to
It
have
wasn't
it
even-
just to have all the Wii series games.
Yeah.
Were you done? I kind of cut you off.
I wasn't, but that's fine.
You
It
did
was
that.
appropriate timing. It makes
Yeah.
sense. But yeah, I am going to go back to the retro replay booth with the Criterions because they have Mulholland Drive, they have Blue Velvet. I'm heavily considering both.
That's
You
so
said I was
cool.
due a reappraisal of Blue Velvet. I think you're right.
I think so because when we watched it together, I don't know if you disliked it or were kind of like on the fence about it.
I was on the fence. I think leaning towards dislike. I just don't think
Yeah.
I got what made it click.
Yeah, but now because you've watched all of Twin Peaks
And adore it.
and you
deeply.
love Twin Peaks,
Mm.
I think you would really find something new to
Yeah.
appreciate about Blue
And
Velvet.
I've had movies completely turn on me before. I'll never forget the second time I saw Drive My Car and just how incredible that film is. It's not perfect, but God, it's a deeply special film to me. And I got to see that at cinema, really honest, really subtle. Didn't even like it.
Mm.
Saw it again, loved it. So it can happen.
Yeah, I think you'll feel differently about it.
Yeah. So I'm planning on getting these movies at this gaming convention.
Yeah, I noticed that booth earlier, and I took a picture of Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive,
Yeah.
just in case you guys wanted to know about it.
Absolutely. I also know they have the non-Criterion Blue Velvet for 10 instead of 20, so I might just...
Oh, on Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Oh.
I might just do that. The
You
transfers will be
might as well,
different.
just on the off chance that you don't love it.
Yeah, absolutely. My Blu-rays aren't that organised. It doesn't have to be Criterion.
Mhm.
There's been some cases where Criterion have actually done weaker releases, like the UK release of Drive My Car is by Mubi, and it's better because it's the same system on 2 discs instead of 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not a very interesting discussion, but basically doesn't have to be all Criterion all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
might pick up a game. Who knows? Not
Maybe
me.
he'll get a game at the game convention.
I'll strongly consider it. If not, I might get an ES Zapper. And if I
For
haven't,
$20.
it's a good run.
I took the one $8 one, and now inflation has struck.
Who went to be $30? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a clone. But yeah, that's it. Go look at a couple moves. Probably get more movies. We'll exit TNG with not a single game.
Yeah.
I think that'll be really funny.
Oh god, massively. We'll see what happens.
Where was the booth that you were saying the limited run was? The
You
other
were
one?
at it.
Yeah, but like I don't remember.
If I was back in the convention, I'd be able to find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we'll find it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll go.
If I was back there, I'd be able to get it there. Yeah.
You will be.
It's towards the front more, for sure.
Oh, like next to the T-Mobile booth.
That's me where the regular limited run is.
If I was in the con, I'd be able to find them.
Okay.
We'll go.
We'll find it.
All right.
Right.
That's about all we have to say about the convention and then whatever you missed the last week.
Yeah.
And this could potentially be the last one we film in person.
Very
For a
possible.
bit.
The last one where you see James's hair, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, that's what happened. That's all our stuff, and we're all here in the hotel. And tomorrow's the last day of Too Many Games.
And the last full day of the trip.
I
One.
thought that was.
Oh my god.
That was a call.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, oh, we
I
really.
was about to go crazy there.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. That was episode 21. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but this is episode 21.
Yes.
And that was that. This is our second Too Many Games episode in the past 2 years,
Crazy.
and that's about all.
Yeah.
We'll be back in person at some point.
One day.
It will happen eventually.
It
We'll
will.
get there.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.